Hi, Elvis. I wanted to address your question about finding the intercepts. So I'll go ahead and walk through an example and then you can watch this video and hopefully this will help. So the equation you had mentioned was 3x minus 2y equals 12. And so in the work we were doing, we were asking you to find two things. So we wanted the x-intercept and we wanted the y-intercept. So there's a couple things that you need to know here. So for the x-intercept, that's the value of x when y is equal to 0. So for the x-intercept, the y-coordinate's always going to be 0. For the y-intercept, that's the y value where x is 0. So when we write that ordered pair, we always put a 0 for the x. So here's what's happening then. When I find the x-intercept, I want to find the value of x when y is 0. So what we can do is just take this equation, 3x minus 2, but instead of y, I'm going to plug in a 0. And then that's equal to 12. Because again, for the x-intercept, we said that's where y is 0. So I just plugged in a 0 for y. Well, what happens now is negative 2 times 0 is just 0. So really, we end up with the equation 3x equals 12. Now to solve that, I'm going to divide by 3 on both sides, and I get x is equal to 4. So my x-intercept is 4, 0. Now, for the y-intercept, again, we said that's where x is 0. So now I'm going to plug in 0 for x and copy the rest of the equation. Now, 3 times 0 is just 0, so really this goes away, and all I have left is negative 2y equals 12. Now, when I solve this, I divide by negative 2, and I get y equals negative 6. So my y-intercept is 0, negative 6. So that's how you can always solve. Now, we talked in the video about the cover-up method, and here's how that worked. For the x-intercept, we said that's where y was 0. So really, just like here, we know when we plug in 0 for y, that y term is going to go away. So if we cover it up, we have the equation 3x equals 12, and we could solve for x. Same thing for the y-intercept. Since that's where x is 0, the x goes away. We can cover it up. We get negative 2y equals 12, just like over here, and then we can solve. So that's how you find the x and y intercepts when it's written in standard form. Again, standard form being when x and y are on the same side of the equal sign. So I hope that helps. Please let me know over email if you still have any questions. And thanks for being responsible and asking that question. Okay, hope you're doing well. Take care.